I believe that God has 10 people in this building this morning that's got a made-up mind that I've been through hell and high water. I've been through the fiery furnace. I've been talked about. I've been ridiculed. And you know what? I come too far to go back. I believe that God's got 10 folks in this building this morning that said, I am the righteous of God. I'm the set aside of God. I'm the committed of God. I believe that God's got some folks in this building that ain't going to let the devil steal what God has put in them. I believe that God's got at least 10 folks in this building that said, you ain't going to have my children. You ain't going to take my children. And this is what Gideon was fighting for. Gideon understood, if I don't tear down the altars of Baal, my kids and my grandkids and my nieces and my neighbors are going to be offered on the altar. But I'm going to tear down the altars because I got to fight for my kids. The devil wants to control what you have to say, because if the devil can get you talking defeat and getting you planting seeds about where you're going, and if the devil can get you talking about defeat in your life, then all of a sudden all these seeds are running around. And this morning it is time for us to rise up and to tear down the altars of Baal. It is time for us to rise up and stop letting the devil speak sin against our life, telling us that we're going to be broke, we're never going to do anything. It's time for the children of God to rise up and say, you know what? I may be on the spinning wheel, and God may be spinning me around and around. I may not like the circle that I'm going in, but I'm going to stay on the spinning wheel until God perfects me, until He gets what is in me out of me, until He begins to perfect His call on my life.
As the saints of every nation are awakening to sing, and from my heart there comes this anthem. Oh, let the heavens ring. This is our song.
I want to be around somebody that's been on the potter's wheel, that's been through some trouble in their life. See, some of you look at me this morning like I ain't never had no problems. You don't know where me and Sister Willene come from. You don't know how that we prayed in gas. You don't know where Sister Willene sold all of her I know she fine first lady this morning. She looked like a brand new $100 bill. But you don't remember the days she used to sew all of her clothes and all of her kids' clothes. And you don't remember what we went through because you only see us here today. So I want to be around somebody that fought some devils, and I want to be around somebody that knows how to get me out of trouble. I want to be around somebody that just ain't awful litigated like they got everything together. Give me somebody that's got a little limp. Give me somebody that's got some scars. Give me somebody got some bruises. Give me somebody been through the hustle and the bustle. Give me somebody that know how to get you out of trouble. That will be righteous enough that stand and fight. If I get 10 to get committed. Well, Pastor, are you starting a line? Could be. But let me speak first what it's going to take. Because I believe I'm going to lose some of the 32,000 right here. Because some are not willing to go all the way. Oh, you want to put money in my pocket? Count on me. It may have to take some out of yours to make it work. Well, Pastor, going to save all my children. Count on me. May have to be a time that you have to sacrifice and put God first in your life. Well, Pastor, you can count on me. Sunday nights, Wednesday nights, and prayer meetings. Oh, I wish I had band-aids right here. Because you say, Pastor, but I'm so busy. I'm not talking about you this morning. I'm talking about 10 righteous. I'm talking about 10 that wants to tear down the playhouse of the devil. I'm talking about 10 that says I want my family more than I want my next meal. I'm talking about 10 that says I want a move of God in my life. I'm talking about 10 that says food. Yesterday morning after prayer meeting, God began to deal with me. I told Sister Willene I ain't going to go eat it. Hallelujah. Why? Because I want to see a Holy Ghost revival. I want to know if we can find 10 righteous people that will dedicate and concentrate themselves away. 10 that will say, God, you can count on me. 10 praying that I will see those that are lost to be saved, and I will nurture them and nurture them that get saved, and I will hold them up. If I could just find 10 righteous this morning. If I can find me 10. If I can find me 10 committed, righteous saints of God, unblemished by the things of this world with commitment in their life. If I can find me 10. If I can find me just 10. Hold up your fingers and count it, just 10. If I can find me 10 folks, I won't destroy the city. Oh, if I could find me 10.
Lord, hear us now. We surrender.
If I could find me 10.